We welcome you, Greenwood fans, to Greenwood Sports Center here on the beautiful campus of UCA Ferris Field. A little bit of rain washed out Greenbrier's facilities, so the boys and girls traveled here to Conway collectively. The baseball team playing over at Conway Christian. You can listen to that on Sports Hog 103.5 if you're outside the coverage area, or 103.5 the Sports Hog FM there in the River Valley. Also check out Panther Network on YouTube, has a live stream of that baseball game. So if you want to take a look at that and listen to Tim run his fat mouth, you'll be able to do that with the radio and then look at Greenbrier's live stream. We're about to get things underway here with the starting lineups here from UCA. And the Greenbrier Lady Panthers playing host to the Greenwood Lady Bulldogs.
Number 17, Miss Charlize Taylor. At third, number 25, Miss Brianna Taylor. At right field, number 20, Miss Tori Howard. At catcher, number 7, Miss Taylor Nichols. At first base, number 18, Miss Paige Pugh. In the DP position, number 21, Miss Natalie Horn. At second base, number 1, Miss Ireland Cooper. And at pitcher in the flex position, number 23, Miss Haley McAdams. Now, the starting lineup for your Greenbrier Lady Panthers. At shortstop, number 11, Miss Michaela Fitz. At third, number 23, Miss Bailey Buell. At pitcher, number 20, Miss Jody Hardy. At first base, number 13, Miss Ella Cornley. At center field, number 1, Miss Ella Holden. At catcher, number 2, Miss Mia Webb. At left field, number 5, Miss Addie Reed. At right field, number 12, Miss Victoria Cooper. At third base, number 17, Miss Sophie Stryker. The Pledge of Allegiance and the National Anthem, presented by the Greenbrier High School Choir. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Oh, yeah. Well, we are about to get things underway now that the opening ceremonies have taken place. For the Lady Bulldogs today, leading off Macy Cutsinger, playing center field, Maddie Cartwright at shortstop, and Charlie Taylor for the first three up to bat. Michaela Betts and Bevel Hardy, Shelby Hardy, Ellen Thornley all out for the Lady Panthers. McAdams in the circle for this first of the twin bill. Here we go. Senior Macy Cutsinger, Oklahoma Baptist commit. Pitching is Shelby Hardy for the Lady Panthers. Kicks and fires. Over but low. 1-0. That one's in there for a called strike. 1-1 now to the senior center fielder. That one bounces in. 2-1 now. Three one now to Cutsinger. And Macy Cutsinger gets the walk down to first base. Now here comes Maddie Cartwright, playing shortstop. In there for a called strike. Cutsinger goes, and she is going to be tagged out trying to swipe. 1 out for the Lady Bulldogs. 1-1 the count to Cartwright. Hardy's got the signal. Now she'll kick and fire. 3-1 now to Cartwright. That one's in there for a called strike. Full count now. Here comes the payoff. Cartwright laces it up to the shortstop. She gobbles it up and gets it over to first in time for the second out. 2 away here in the top of the first. Here comes Charlie Taylor to the plate. Hardy delivers outside. 1-0. Two-0 now to Taylor. In there for called strike. Taylor swings on one, little chopper back to Hardy, and she will get it over to first in time for the put out, and that'll do it for the top of the first. A little 1-3 action there. And we'll bring you to the bottom of the first right after this on Greenwood Sports Center. McAdams in the circle for the first of this twin bill for the Bulldogs. Leading off for the Lady Panthers is Michaela Betts. Left-handed bat. And swung on into shallow right, really right on the edge for a single. Bailey Buell now for the Lady Panthers. She's right-hander and steps in against the sophomore McAdams. Kicks and fires over but low. That one's ripped foul down the third baseline. 1-1. Just a little on the outside. 2-1 now. Swung on, and that is foul. Two and two now. Brianna Taylor over at third. Tori Howard is in right. That one is lifted down the left field line fair, and it will advance the runners. Making a play for it at the plate, and she will score is Betts, and Buell will squeeze safely into third on the throw. And the pitcher, Shelby Hardy, now. See if she can help her cause at the plate for the Lady Panthers. McAdams delivers. High, ball one. Swung on, chop foul. One and one. Nobody out. Bottom of the first. One has come across. One stands at third. Two and one now. Lifted a mile in the air. That one's going way back, and Howard makes a catch. Buell tags on it, and she will come home and score. One out now. That's F9. Ella Thornley at the plate. Strike one. Lifted foul back towards us. 0-2. Still no score over at the baseball game. Outside. 1-2 now. Top of the fourth over there. Lifted up and out of play. 1-2 still. Just a little inside. That's going to bring up 2-2 now. To Thornley. No. Is that right? Yes, Ella Thornley. Full count. Lifted up and out. Swing and a miss. McAdams with the strikeout. 2 outs now. 2 runs. Number 1, Ella Huddleston up for the Lady Panthers now. Swung on, chopped right back to McAdams, and she'll get it over to Pugh for the 1-3 put out. We've played a complete inning. Lady Panthers 2, Lady Bulldogs nothing, as we go into the top of the second here in just a little bit. Greenwood Sports Center. Brianna Taylor to lead things off for us here in the top of the second. Lady Bulldogs scoreless against the Lady Panthers so far, 2-0. That one squirts away, 1-0. Hardy delivers inside, 2-0 now. Pretty good crowd come down from Greenwood. Swing and a miss, 2-1 now to Brianna Taylor. Ripped to the gap in right center, and she will be in there for a stand-up double. Brianna Taylor. Here's Tori Howard playing in right field for this game. Sophomore. And Hardy delivers in there for a called strike. Swung on, ripped right back up the middle. Howard will advance on a single, and Taylor stands at third now. Taylor Nichols, the catcher now for the Lady Bulldogs. Runners at the corners. Ronnie Saki over at third. Outside, 1-0. Swung on, chopped, and over to first, not in time. Pulls her off the bag and goes away. And Taylor will score. officials call time. The umps are going to have a little meeting out here. Here's Paige Pugh, first baseman for the Lady Bulldogs. Runners in scoring position. Now we are going to have a courtesy runner for the catcher. That is Morgan Coriel. Hardy delivers a little outside. Ball one. Just outside. A little outside, I guess. 3-0. And 4 straight balls. And the bases are loaded for Natalie Horn. Dogs on the pond. Swung on, that's fouled out of play. Nobody out. One runner has scored here in the top of the second. Oh, and 2 now. Outside, swung on, strike 3. Here's Ireland Cooper. Ireland playing second. That one bounces loose, and here comes Howard in. And the rest of the runners will advance. 1-0. Swung on lace to the second baseman, and she'll record the out over at first. A little 4-3. But Coriel will score for the Lady Bulldogs. Back to the top of the lineup, Macy Cutsinger, senior center fielder. Outside, 1-0. Cutsinger walked her first at bat, got picked off stealing, caught stealing. Swung on laced right towards left center. That will score one, and Cutsinger has a double. Cartwright to the plate now. Outside, 1-0. Chopper towards third, gobbled up and thrown across for the final out of the top of the second. Bottom of the second coming up. 4 runs across for Greenwood, 4-2. Back in just a second. Greenwood Sports Center. Leading off here in the bottom of the second is Mia Webb. She hit it back to McAdams for the 1-3 put out. Addie Ream now for the Lady Panthers. McAdams delivers, foul ball, 0-1. Swung on, lifted a mile in the air towards left, and Charlie Taylor is there to record the out. Victoria Corker now with the Crazy Train walk up. I like it. Left-handed bat. Little swing and drag bunt, chopped foul. Oh and 1. Same thing. Cartwright goggles it up, gets it across in time. No! Called safe at first. And Corker with a single. Sophie Schreiber now for the Lady Panthers, another lefty. Little outside, ball 1. Two outs, one on. Swung on. Cartwright, get her in time this time. She did, and ends the threat. And brings us to the top of the third. No runs that inning for the Lady Panthers. 4-2 the score. Lady Bulldogs on top. Greenwood Sports Center. Charlie Taylor at the plate. Over but low, 1-0. That one's in there for a called strike. Outside, 2-1. Three and one now to Charlie Taylor. Inside ball 4, and she's going to try to get extra bases on the pass ball, and does. So a walk double. It brings Brianna Taylor up. Swung on. Right up to the gap. Taylor's going to score on Brianna Taylor's single. Here's Tori Howard now at the plate. Called strike. I thought. Sounded like he said it. Maybe I was wrong. It was over here. We'll wait and see. Swung on. Second baseman gobbles it up, gets it to second. Does she get the double play? No, not in time. Fielder's choice. One away, and Taylor Nichols steps up to the plate. Lifted out of play over here on the first base side. 1-1. Low and away, 2-1 now. Chopper foul, 2-2. Right back up the middle, and double play, no. And Howard will be called out at second. Brings up Pugh now to the plate. 2 outs. 1 run has scored. Morgan Coryell is in for catcher. Taylor Nichols at first. Right up the first base side to the right fielder, and a single. Now here comes Coryell sliding into third on the throw, and is she in there? She is safe. Got underneath the tag. Runners advance second and third on the errant throw. Natalie Horn now to the plate for the Lady Bulldogs. Runners in scoring position, second and third. That's Coryell and Paige Pugh. Rip to right field. It's going to be foul. And out of play. One and one now. Towards the center fielder, back to the wall, couldn't make the catch. 2 will score, and Horn will stand safely at second. Here comes Ireland Cooper, second baseman now. Outside, ball 1. Two and 0 now. Three runs across so far this inning. 2 outs. And Hardy delivers. And dead to rights. his horn as she was trying to swipe third. That puts an end to the threat and the half inning. 7-2 here at UCA's Ferris Field. Greenwood Lady Bulldogs in charge of the Lady Panthers. We'll be back in just a minute on Greenwood Sports Center. Back to the top of the lineup for the Lady Panthers here in the bottom of the third. Michaela Betts, left-handed bat. Haley McAdams in the circle for the Lady Bulldogs. One and 0. Three and 0 now to Betts. And McAdams walks Michaela Betts. Bailey Buell now up to the plate for the Lady Panthers. Little High School Musical walk-up. I got kids. 3 of them. We've watched that a lot. In there for a called strike. I'll just let you know that's from the second one. That's right. Singing a song about playing baseball that you can't play baseball. That one's ripped down the third base line fair, and Betts is going to score, and Buell will stand safely at second. And new life has entered the Panthers, Lady Panthers. It's like the first one, they're singing a song about dancing, saying they can't dance all the while dancing. This is Bailey Buell. Now the pitcher, Shelby Hardy, stands at the plate. No outs. McAdams delivers just a bit outside. Yeah. Swung on and foul. Yeah. Hit her in the box. Yeah, it was Harry Doyle from Major League. Yeah. Bob Uecker. Just listen to that crowd. McAdams delivers. Swung on and almost caught in foul territory by Paige Pugh, but to no avail. 1-2 now, the count to the Lady Panther pitcher. High and out just a hair, 2-2. Lifted foul way back up over behind us. That'll probably hit the van. Swung on strike 3. So Ella Thornley now for the Lady Panthers, as Buell stands out at second on an RBI double. One and 0 now. Swung on. Over to first for the putout. And Buell stands at second. Ella Huddleston now to try to extend the inning for the Lady Panthers. In there for a called strike. Right back up to Pugh, and she will get the out 1-U to end the inning. And the threat, we go into the top of the fourth, 7-3, Lady Bulldogs on top. Here from the beautiful campus of UCA in Ferris Field and Greenwood Sports Center on YouTube. Ireland Cooper to lead things off here at the top of the fourth inning. Hardy kicks and fires outside 1-0. Outside Black 2-0. Ripped right back up the middle. Hardy almost had a glove on it. And it falls harmlessly if you're a Bulldog fan on the UCA logo in center field. Cooper with the single. And that brings Macy Cutsinger to the plate. Senior center fielder. Oklahoma Baptist commit. Outside 1-0. Right back up the middle, and sliding safely into first is Cooper, or third, excuse me, Cooper, wearing number 1. And Cutsinger on the double. Brings Cartwright to the plate. She's due. Swung on. That is going to be over the first base dugout. 0-1 for Maddie Cartwright. Bounces in 1-1. Two and one now. Left field is Addie Ream. Center field is Ella Huddleston, and right field is Victoria Corker for the Lady Panthers. That one swatted down by Hardy, and shortstop Michaela Betts comes up and scoops it up, but not before Ireland Cooper advances to home. Runners at the corners now. Charlie Taylor to the plate. Low, and Cartwright will advance. Swipe bag now. Runners at second and third. 1-0 the count. Just on the outside, 2-0 now to the left fielder. Three and 0 now. Hardy delivers and walks Charlie Taylor. Bases are full of Lady Bulldogs. Brianna Taylor will come to the plate, and the Lady Panthers are going to have a meeting. One and 0 to Brianna Taylor. Outside, 2-0 now. Nowhere to put her. Swung on right up the middle. 2 will score. Cutsinger and Cartwright, and now Taylor's on the corners. And Coach Butler is looking for some help as he goes out to talk to Shelby Hardy, and that's going to do it for Mrs. Hardy. We'll take a break here on Greenwood Sports Center. Got ourselves a pickle. And an out. So running for Briley Rothkar is now running. And Briley Rothkar will score. And 25 now will re-enter. 25 is Brianna Taylor. 11-3 now. 2 outs. You said Hugh. Carly Hughes? No? Carly Hughes is pitching now. 2-0. Carly Hughes for the Lady Panthers. Freshman. Swung on, laced towards center, and camped out underneath it is Ella Huddleston, and she puts an end to the inning. 4 runs across, and the line 0-4-3-4-2-0-1, 11-3, Lady Bulldogs on top. We will try to get a score for you from baseball momentarily as we get ready for the bottom of the 4th here at UCA and Ferris Field in Conway, Arkansas, and the Lady Greenwood Bulldogs versus the Lady Greenbrier Panthers. Lifted towards center. Cutsinger couldn't quite get there and overshot it. Howard cleans up the mess and gets it into Cutsinger for a leadoff double. For the Lady Panthers. Carly Hughes now pitching for the Lady Panthers will stand at the plate. Over but low. Ball 1 to Hughes. Two and 0 now. In there for called strike. 2-1. Lifted towards right and right in the gap. Howard comes up with it, fires towards third to Taylor, but not in time. And all aboard. Here we go. Runners at the corners, no outs. Victoria Corker, the left-handed bat. One and 0. Swung on, chopped back, and ball thrown away, and the runners will advance. Second and third. Sophie Schreiber now to the plate, and Coach Saki wants to have a chat with McAdams. I would figure he's telling her that she's got a decent gap. She can make a mistake or two, but not much more than that. 11-4 the score. A good cushion for McAdams here. And the Lady Bulldogs have been working hard behind her. Runners at second and third. Nobody out. Swung on and gobbled up at second, and throw got away from. And two will score. Back to the top of the order, Michaela Betts. And what was an 11-3 lead is now 11-6. Swung on, chopper to first. Picked up and one, let's see, 3 unassisted on the out. And Schreiber will advance to third on the hit ball. You better. Bailey Buell bounces in, ball 1. Swung on, 1-1 now. Mile in the air, and Cartwright settles underneath it. F6. Shelby Hardy now back to the plate. One 0. Two 0. Gotta be kidding me. Working it back now, 3-1. Full count. Taylor gets it across. No, safe. As another run scores. Full count swing. Got Hardy safe at first. On RBI single. Bulldogs win game 1, 1-0, as Cutsinger settles under the pop fly to center field to end the inning and the threat. 1 run in the 6th inning for the Bulldogs of the baseball diamond. 6 hits, 1 run. Greenbrier held to 1 hit in game 1. Husky with 96 pitches, 70 strikes. With Mitchell pitching for the Bulldogs. 1-0 for game 1 for them over there at baseball. And it was just like Joey and I were talking about. Today will be the day that softball takes longer than baseball. Yeah. Here we are going into the top of the 5th, 11-7, Lady Bulldogs on top. Paige Pugh will lead things off for us here in the top of the 5th. Good job to Greenbrier's athletic director for getting these games on today. Torrential downpours last night. finding somewhere else to play for these kids. Good job. Baseball's over at Conway Christian. And the ladies are here on the campus of UCA. 0-2 the count to Paige Pugh, first baseman. Well, they had a 30-minute head start on us over at baseball, too. Yeah. Left-hander delivers. 1-2 now. Mm-hmm. Swung on. That one burns a shortstop and gets out to center field, and Pugh stands at first base with a 1-2 single. That'll bring up Natalie Horn to the plate. Carly Hughes, the freshman left-hander, winds a little bunt down the first base line, and the sac bunt. No. Said that she was pulled off the bag, and Horn stands at first. That'll bring Ireland Cooper to the plate, lads. That is foul, strike one. Outside, 1-1. Saki goes through the signs over at third. Elmore in the box over at first. Runners at first and second. Nobody out. Outside, 2-1 now. And Natalie Horn dead to rights on the back pick. Swung on, 2-2 now. Full count now. Outside payoff pitch, and she is walked. On a one-out walk. And here comes senior center fielder Macy Cutsinger to the plate. High and inside, 1-0. Hughes with it in the circle. She's got the sign and fires. Outside, 2-0. That's Donahue. 3-0 now the count to Cutsinger. 3-1 now. And walked her. Base is loaded now. Upstairs, ball one. In there for a called strike. 1-1 now. 1 out. Base is loaded. Over but low. 2-1. Swung on, chop over to third, and she will apply the tag at home for the out. Save the run and record the out. Base is still loaded. Fielder's choice out at the plate. 2 outs now. Charlie Taylor at the plate. Cartwright stands at first, Cutsinger at second. And first one is ball one. High and inside, 2-0. Hughes, the freshman left-hander. High, 3-0. And RBI walk. Brianna Taylor now at the dish for the Lady Bulldogs. Chopped foul, 0-1. Swung on, third baseman catches it up and brings it over to first to end the inning and the threat. Top of the fifth now over. 1 run across, 12-7. Bottom of the fifth coming up. Greenwood Sports Center, Lady Bulldogs on top. We'll be back in just a second. Ella Huddleston to lead things off here in the bottom of the fifth for the Lady Panthers. I don't know that song. Lifted towards left field. Charlie Taylor there to record the out. Mia Webb walks up to some more High School Musical. I love it. In there for called strike. That one bounces in. 2-1 now the count. Swung on, lifted towards center, and Cutsinger backs up and records the out. F8. Now here comes Carly Hughes. Left-handed hurler, left-handed bat. McAdams delivers. Swung on, chopped to Cartwright. She'll scoop and over to first and got her. And that'll end the fifth inning. Twelve to 7 the score. We'll be back in just a few minutes on Greenwood Sports Center. Tori Howard lead off for the Lady Bulldogs here at the top of the sixth here at UCA. Chopper back toward short. Scooped and gobbled up for the out. 6-3. Taylor Nichols, the catcher for the Lady Bulldogs now. Hughes doing good work out there. Foul ball. Bulldogs win their first game over at Conway Christian 1-0. 1 run scored in the sixth inning. 1-1 now. They're getting ready for game 2 over there. Chopper towards third, gobbled up, and in time, no. And Nichols stands safely at first on an RB, or excuse me, on a single, and Morgan Coriel will courtesy run for the catcher. Here's Ireland Cooper. No. Paige Pugh. Lost my place. Back up the middle towards short. She'll get the double play. And into the threat. The top of the 6th. We go to the bottom here in a minute. Greenwood Sports Center. Victoria Corker leads off for the Lady Panthers here in the bottom of the 6th. McAdams. Fires outside 1-0. Swung on, foul ball, 1-1. Swing and a miss, 1-2. Outside 2-2 now. To the senior Victoria Corker. Full count now. Over to Taylor. Did she get there in time? She did not. And Corker stands at first. McAdams at the ready in the circle. Show bunt, strike. That one swung on, lifted high towards center, and Cutsinger underneath it and makes Corker retreat back to first. F8. Back to the top of the lineup for the Lady Panthers. Michaela Betts, left-handed bat, in there for a call strike. One and one now. Oh. And a comedy of throwing errors now has broken out. Runners at first and third. Brings up Bailey Buell. Buell, a senior. McAdams delivers. Catcher's indifference. Allows Betts to swipe second. Chopped. McAdams fires towards first. She got the out, and the runners stay right where they're at, second and third. 2 outs now. And Shelby Hardy is going to try to extend the inning here for the Lady Panthers. Runner comes towards home and advances. On ball one, squirted away. Inside, 2-0 now. Swing and a miss, 2-1. Three and one now to Hardy. Hardy rips one. This one could be gone. No, just short. And Taylor gets it into second. And Hardy there sliding safely. And the Lady Panthers squeeze another one across. Now it's 12-9. Ella Thornley now at bat for the Lady Panthers. 2 outs in the bottom of the 6th. Runner at second. Here we go. McAdams fires. Foul ball back towards Joey. Ice in his veins. We're like those guys that if we move, it's going to be into the path. 1-1 now. our best bet is to stay where we are. Lifted a mile into the air. Cartwright is there and makes the catch and ends the threat. Top of the 7th on its way. Baseball back underway over at Conway Christian. If you're in the River Valley listening area, you can check that out on 103.5. The Sports Hog, Tim Terry with the call. And you can probably go online, Sports Hog online. Pettigrew over there pitching right now, going into the bottom of the 1st. No score, according to that. Let's go back and see if I can find it. Natalie Horn steps in now, and that one, I wasn't even looking and it almost made me flinch. Right back at the camera. 0-1. How's that make you feel, Joey? There's people at home that flinched. Swinging towards the second baseman, 4-3 on the putout for Natalie Horn. 1 out recorded. Cooper now to bat for the Lady Bulldogs. And the freshman Hughes, left-handed hurler. And that one ate the shortstop up a little bit. I'm going to call it a hit. Macy Cutsinger, her 900th at bat today. Swing and chop towards second. She got it down, and the out. Advancing the runner, though. 2 outs. Cartwright now due up for a big hit. Swung on, laced right towards center field, and out. They go down in order. Kinda. 4 batters. 3 outs. Greenwood Sports Center, here we go. Bottom of the 7th coming up. We're in the bottom of the 1st over at Conway Christian. We'll see how that goes here after a minute for their game, too. And we've got 1 half inning left to play here at Conway. For the Lady Bulldogs and the Lady Panthers here on Greenwood Sports Center. Ella Huddleston to do the honors for top of the, bottom of the 7th here. That's in there for a called strike from Haley McAdams. Over but low, 1-1. Swung on just over Cartwright's head, and Charlie Taylor will come up and mop up the mess. And Mia Webb will come to the plate for the Lady Panthers. Chopper towards third. And we get the double play. They did. Five, 4, 3 for the double play. And that'll bring up Carly Hughes, the left-handed hurler for the Greenbrier Lady Panthers. And the last hope to keep this ball game in alive. That's in there, call for a strike. Outside, 1-1. Two and one now. Three one. That's in there for a call strike. Full count now. Swinging strike three, and that is going to do it. 12-9 is the final score for the first game. We are going to break stream, and we will bring you game 2 of this twin bill here from UCA campus and the Jeff Ferris Sports Complex and Ferris Field here in Central Arkansas at Conway, Arkansas. Your Greenwood Lady Bulldogs victorious in game 1, 12-9 over the Lady Panthers. We appreciate you watching.